Every superpower that is yours will be mine. I'll be that it girl, pouting mouth, crossing the line. You seem like you're the ruler on TikTok when you rock. Well, how can you seem like you're a Wimbledon winner? I do the same, I'm a sinner. I wanna sing the melodies, wear my heart on my sleeve, dress in rainbow colors. Why can't I make a bold statement on my mistakes and not break? Be that it girl, that lit girl, crossing the line. You seem like you're the ruler of TikTok when you rock. Well, how can you seem like you're a Wimbledon winner? I do the same, I'm a sinner. I do the same, I'm a sinner. I do the same, I'm a sinner. Take it slow. Just wanna let you know. Ready to spend some time. I wanna spend some time. Needed some time to grow. Just wanna let you know. Ready to spend some time. I wanna spend some time. Ready to talk, baby, and be your rock, baby. Please come and sit with me, or take a walk with me. I need to speak to you, just wanna be with you. Just let me take you for a ride. Is there a chance that we could make another try? I think we're meant to be, didn't wanna say goodbye. If there's a chance, just tell me how. Cause time is precious, time is now. Don't wanna take it slow, just wanna let you know. Ready to spend some time. I wanna spend some time. Needed some time to grow. Just wanna let you know. Ready to spend some time. I wanna spend some time. No, I was dumb, baby. Just way too young, baby. I was too blind to see what you meant to me. The things you can't forgive, didn't know how to live. Cause I didn't love myself. Wish I could turn back time, go back and do things right. Give you a wedding ring, give you my everything, and be there by your side. Share a life and have a child. Don't wanna take it slow, just wanna let you know. Ready to spend some
Hello, everyone. Day 3 of the Essentials SEO Challenge. Today is our last day of the training. Are you excited? Please put it in the comments how excited you are of day 3. You have made it this far. That tells me that you are ready to rank up at the top of Google, the other different search engines that are out there. I am so happy that you are here, that you have pretty much going through the exact same process that I used to get my content out there for Google, my courses, my blogs. All my content is actually pretty much optimized for SEO. Some of the content I post, it's really good, high in ranking and high. They're ranking high on the search engines. Some others are not, but that is just part of the process, and that's what we're gonna do today. If you missed part 1, part 2, please go back. If you have a VIP pass, you should be able to get all the recordings for day 1, day 2, and day 3. And I want to tell you, this is something that it's going to be a full class itself. Today, this is a master class. Today itself is worth thousands of dollars. There's a lot of SEO experts out there that they don't teach this tactics just because they want to charge you a lot of money for them to do it themselves for you. But today we're going to talk about how we'll be able to create a content that gets, first of all, optimized for SEO. Second, helps you ranking faster. And third, you should be able to come up with more content in less amount of time. So that is our goal. That's what I want to achieve for you. Today is a special day. If you are here watching the replay, just put the hashtag replay. If you are joining us live, welcome, 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 Linda, welcome, Lisa. You are for those that are watching from YouTube, welcome everyone here. Welcome, Angela. Welcome, Joshua. Welcome back, Lisa, Linda. Hello, hello. So I'm really happy that you're here. Let's get this party started. Let's just kind of like do a little recap of what's going on. Hello, Darlene. Hello, hello. Okay, so let's do a little recap. Day one. On day one, we talked especially about what are the things that are going on, how SEO could be the best tactic you have out there. It could be the best strategy for 2024 that you need to look into before you do anything else on marketing in your business. If you have a coaching business, this is actually for you to start opening your mind to create content that people want to see before you even commit to the sale. What happens is I've seen many coaches that they just care about getting sales, but not so much on educating people before they contact you. With sales pages, with sales funnels, with blogs, with social media content, we build that trust, and that's what the SEO is all about. So we talked about how SEO could be you only and the strongest tactic out there you can start using 2024. And you don't have to spend a lot of time. You don't have to spend money hiring experts or even paying for advertising as a first resource. So that is one of the best things that could ever happen to me. And I want you to start implementing the things that are working right now for 2024. So here's the thing. For day two, we talked about my step-by-step process and formula to getting keyword research efficiently and how other competitors are using those keywords to their advantage to show up at the top of Google. We made a list. I gave you some tools and softwares that you can use for free to get keywords what people are actually searching for online. We went through the entire process, right? I show you some examples. We talk about how you can start gathering, making a list of all these different keywords for you to start creating content. Hello, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. So here's the thing. For day one, day three, and I talked to you yesterday about this. Today, we are focusing on what matters. We are focusing on ChatGPT. Who is excited about this? This class should be a paid class. Who agrees with me? This class should be definitely paid. But this is something that you need to do. You need to start doing this because we could use ChatGPT to our advantage. He's going to save you It's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to save you a lot of money. It's going to help you organize your content as well. It is just a little overall of abundance. That's how I see it. That's how I use AI in my business with my team. We should be able to get this done in no time. So my goal for today is to show you what is possible and what all the tools that you need to get inside of the inside of your entire SEO content strategy. If you're starting to think that you need a strategy, this is a perfect way to do, because now I'll begin to show you what's possible with AI. So, hello, Jackie. Welcome, Jackie. Okay, so how many times should this keyword be sprinkled though? Through a blog post. Okay, we're gonna have a little questions. We're gonna answer questions in a little bit. So if you are part of the VIP pass, I don't want you to miss the Zoom call. We've been having Zoom calls back there after this training. I don't want you to miss it. I don't want you to think that this is something that you just watch on replay. If you spend the money on the VIP pass, you should be getting into this one-on-one sessions because that could worth a lot of money if you really use it. So, hello, let's get started. So, first of all, let's break this down as simple as possible. How to use ChatGPT to create optimized content for search engines. How are you using, and this is a question I have for you. How are you using ChatGPT right now? What are you doing right now to make ChatGPT work for you? How are you using it? Just be honest, just put it in the comments. How are you actually using it? Or if you're not using it at all, that's totally fine too. Completely okay. Just put it in the comments. I want to see where you at. So we can start kind of talking a lot about how ChatGPT could help you. So just tell me where you are right now with ChatGPT. You use it, not so much. You use it for your content. Then what are the things that you use it ChatGPT for? Okay, so what is exactly the opportunity? What is exactly the opportunity to work with AI? How this could help me bring my content at the top of Google, right? And there's a lot of SEO experts that I've seen, different forums, different groups, SEO experts telling people that ChatGPT and the AI content is not optimizable and that you should be punished or your content should be punished if you use ChatGPT to create content. Here's my take on that. You are using ChatGPT, if you use it correctly to optimize your SEO content, it works perfectly. But if you are not using it correctly, you're just putting things and asking basic stuff to ChatGPT is not going to be the best because it's not going to give you the best results. It's the exact same way where we send commands with to somebody. Like for instance, I am, and this is always I always use this little example as I have my dog, and I just got my dog. For instance, I just started training my dog, but the my dog only knows the commands that I teach it. Right? If I tell my dog, hey, I need you to roll over, and I need to be strategic about how I tell him and provide it with the context. If I tell you, hey, roll over, so I move my hand, or I speak louder, or I speak clear, he's gonna get it. And he uses that command to do what I'm telling them to do. It works exactly with ChatGPT. Once we have context about what we are saying to ChatGPT and we use prompts to give it context, it's going to give you good and great and optimized SEO results. And then how we give them content with the list we made from the keyword research. That's exactly how it works for me as a SEO expert. Some other people that are experts out there, they probably say that SEO doesn't work with ChatGPT because they don't know how to use ChatGPT for SEO. That is the only reason that I have to say for someone who says that SEO doesn't work with ChatGPT and AI. So let's say that you already did your keyword research and you are trying to come up with content that resonates with your audience, not suing, using keywords. Yeah. Okay, so did you know that at least one piece of content is created daily by 60% of marketers? How is this content working for you right now? How is the content that you are creating inside of your blog post are working? Do they see that their work? Are you just blogging and blogging and blogging, but not getting traffic? Yes, exactly. Yeah, Rachel. Okay, yeah, that is a really good valid point. Like Rachel said, I thought it was working because people were asking me for it, but it was not optimized at all. Yeah. Okay. And if you think about it, you as an entrepreneur, you as a solopreneur, if you are if you are business, if you have different businesses and all of this, you need to become good at marketing and sales, right? That's like the basic skills you need to have a successful business. You need to be really good or to become really good at selling and marketing. And 60% of those marketers create content. So, what tells me if you are not creating content, if you are part of the 40% of those people, you're not going to get a lot from all the resources that you put in out there, or even the products and services you have to offer, because you're probably not marketing enough. You're not using the tools enough to get it done and to get people to go to your content. So here's the thing. Utilizing optimized content for me has been the fastest way to connect with my audience and boost rankings on Google. And here's the thing, of course, everything is going to translate to amazing things in your business. You can have cash deals, people paying you out of pocket. 25, like Heather, that she got $20,000 on a coaching program for one blog post. You can increase ranking, of course, because that's what the whole idea, that's what all we want the majority of times. And all of that translates to automatic leads. People are filling out your forms, asking for more information. You'll get followers. That is how it works. People want to see a little more about you on social media. Community, you should be able to build communities based on your content and much more. So let's go and break down this super, super simple. User experience. There are two main things. And if you have your workbook, just please put everything in your notes. This is how we are going to break this down when it comes to AI and being organized with our SEO content. This is a super small framework I use. Content creation and content placement. For your content to get at the top of the search engines, you need these two secret ingredients. You need to realize where the content, what type of content you are creating, and where you are placing this content. Are you with me? Raise your hand. Tell me yes, 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 I'm here. Yes. So, two main things: content creation, content placement. You're going to put in the comments. We're going to start with content creation. Just type content creation, content creation. I am content creation. All right. So, content creation strategy with AI. Perfect. Okay. So, let me show you a few examples of AI generated content. And this is my secret weapon. Every time that I think about creating pieces of content that are optimized that I get from Google, from my keyword research, and then plug it into ChatGPT, I think about I need a long format piece of content first. And I always think about blog posting and video creation first. So I start thinking, okay, I want to create, I want to answer a question that a lot of people are searching for on Google or on YouTube. And I'm going to write a blog post. I'm going to write a blog post about it, a long format. And then from that blog post, that's how I've seen the major results. Or I create a big piece of content. In this case, could be a blog post, it could be an entire program, or a sales page, or a sales funnel, right? So that's my piece of long format content. And then from there, I started creating videos. That will be my second opportunity for generated content. I use videos. I kind of switched and and do the video version of my blog of my sales page. That's another piece of content with the exact same info. And then after that, I started getting inside of Facebook groups or Quora or any other forums that are out there, answering that specific question from my blog post. I literally just kind of like divide the content and repurpose pieces of content from my long-term form, my long form version, and I divide it on different pieces. After that, I start creating social media content. I do reels, I do carousels, I do TikToks, I do Pinterest. I started building infographics for Pinterest according to my long format version of answering the question. And then I go to infographics. Well, infographics play pretty much a big role too when it comes to adding your infographics inside of your page, your blog. So I highly encourage you to add the piece of content, the long format that you have on your blog post, add an infographic to that blog post. People love visuals. Some people love reading, but the majority of people though love visuals, and infographics are more. So if you can have both in one long format piece of content, if you have infographics inside, you can add that to Pinterest as well. And then from there, you should be able to get not only one format, one piece of content, but you have 5 or 6 pieces of content for the exact same topic, answering the exact same question. And you can have a whole web of optimized content that Google is going to take in. And Google is going to help you get seen, being seen for the person who is actually looking for that specific question. How does that sound? That makes sense to you? Do you think that's something you can do at least with one piece of content? Or at least with one question, you can answer one question that someone or lots of people have been asking online, and you have the answer. You're going to create that content, you're going to answer that specific question, and you can get this done in no time. How does that sound? Especially if you have ChatGPT to help you. How that would be like for you? Do you think that's something you can do at least once a month? Say yes, yes. You can create one piece of content and repurpose on different parts. That's what the majority of people do. That's what the majority content creators out there and people that have online businesses, coaches, they have courses, they are virtual assistants, they have agencies, they do this. Yes. Yes, Arlene, you can do that. Yes, Lisa, of course. And that at the same time, it will give you a big boost on your optimized content, on your rankings. That's for sure. So where are we going to begin? To leverage the power of Google and any other marketing and tactic sales out there, you have to be someone who is committed to thinking outside of the box. Start targeting the keywords with creative content on a daily basis. So step 1, you're going to start using ChatGPT to create a list of content titles with the keywords you want to rank for. Day 2, we talk about the how to run keyword research, right? Step 2, we're going to give ChatGPT the prompts and give it to the direction you want it to go. If you are in here, let me just send, if you don't have the ChatGPT prompts that I sent you, there are inside of that Facebook group. I'm going to show it to you right here. Let's see. I'm going to upload it so you can see how it looks like. I put a ChatGPT SEO prompt machine that you can get access to. Where is it? Right here. Let me show you how this works. Do you have this right now? Do you have it? If you already have it, I think I've been uploading, and that should be inside of your on the Facebook group. So now we have different options, and I put this as simple as possible for anyone to use. We have to give prompts to ChatGPT. What is a prompt? A prompt is a command. You're literally the example with my dog is like, you need to tell, we're gonna give a command to the search engine to help you. Some people say that AI is going to replace people, and that is not true because ChatGPT needs to be fed by people. Otherwise, it wouldn't help, it wouldn't work by itself. We need to give it context. We need to give it the whole thing. So, there are different prompts that I use to get optimized content because I have already my list of keywords. So, you're going to grab one of those prompts that you see on there inside of this PDF, and then you're going to plug it inside of ChatGPT. So for instance, we have this. So write a type of email or whatever it is. If you want to write an email or you want to write a piece of content, or give me 5 different blog post ideas for high competitor keywords or specific topic, or answer specific questions for my specific type of niche. I can even add the avatar, the type of people, my dream client, what are their aspirations. I can just be really, really specific to ChatGPT so it can give me specific optimized content depending on what people are asking. This is just one of the prompts that prompt PDFs that I have. If you already got the full December sale with more than 400 prompts for you to use, please do that. Those are the best. I've tried about 2,000 different prompts, and only 400 are the ones that I used a lot, and not only myself but my team. So out of like 12, I think it was like 1,200 prompts that we've been using, only 400 have stayed with us, and you can have them. I think it's $5.99. You can have it, and if you have the full SEO program, they're inside of the program. So once you have all of this, once you use all the prompts, or any prompt that you feel like it actually is going to give you the full picture of how to use it, you're always going to prioritize your key topics for optimization. You always want to go based on your keywords that you did your research for. That means that you don't have you cannot skip day 2. You go to day 2. And if you are VIP pass, you'll have the recordings. But if you keep giving AI, you give it the tone, the voice, the context, and specific popular terms, you will see the AI could help you create almost 100 content options in the same topic in less than 5 minutes. Exactly. Yes. Yes, Rachel. Yeah. And how can you do that 100% step by step? I'm going to give you a surprise a little later. So I'm going to show you some examples of content placement. And here is the question, Darlene, the question that you have about where to put your keywords your content. So let's move out to content placement. Content placement. Why do you need a permit? That's one of the main questions that people ask when it comes to solar panels. So, do I need a permit to install solar panels? Where do you put this? Of course, your title needs to have the keywords from your keyword research. Your first sentence inside of your blog post need to have those keywords, right? Another aspect, as I already said, Use an infographic to make it easier for people to understand, and use that infographic using those keywords. And at the end, depending of your type of keywords, remember that yesterday we saw the commercial keywords, transactional, educational, informational. Depending of your type of keyword, you can add a call to action and people to engage with you, to call you, to fill up a form, to look into your coaching packages or your consultation packages. So it all depends what your type of keyword is, what your goal is, and then add those keywords in there. Okay? That is for blog posting and sales page. First the title, big title, first sentence, first paragraph, you need to have answering that question right away. Otherwise, people are just going to leave. Inside of an infographic on a piece of visual content inside of the blog, and at the end. And that you have your workbook there. Just put everything in that workbook. That's so before, and I think I talked to Darlene about this yesterday. Before posting optimized content or even posting anything, you can optimize it. The very first thing you do is to resize images and videos. You can take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of like the exact same thing. So it gives you the dimensions and it gives you the ratio that your pictures should be, images and videos should be optimized for. On day one, we talked about how slow your website was, how to see how slow your website was, and then all of that. And you're gonna see that if your image dimensions are bigger than like 1,000 megabytes, it's way too heavy. Okay, just gonna take a screenshot of that. All right. So another thing we must do before posting optimized content, we are going to use alt text and tags. What is alt text and tags? What does that even mean? First, the whole environment on internet, it is derived and we communicate online by pieces with pieces of code. That's how the internet was born. It is just a combination of letters and numbers and full code that could give us access to certain type of information. Images by itself, when you have images, there are not even, you haven't changed the name, for instance, is not going to do anything for your piece of content, because it's going to be probably full of like different random letters and numbers and names. If you don't name your file of your images and videos correctly and you just upload things, those are not going to be related to your page of your piece of content at all, not even with your social media, anything. And I am real, that's something kind of like you have to think it and become it as a habit. Become like, if you make that a habit of changing the name of your files every time, you get higher chances to get recognized by search engines. So alt text, the alternative text, is a text that describes what the image is about, what's inside of that image. Same with the video. Let me show you an example of a non um let's see if I can even show that here. Okay, let me know if you can see my entire screen. Can you see my entire screen right now? Can you see, like, for instance, let's say, so this, get info. Can you see this little piece right here? Let's close this. Okay, so it's probably it's gonna look crazy, but this is like my cover page, for instance. And if I want to optimize this for SEO, I'm going to see what is the name of this. What is the name of this picture? What's the file name? So on here, I'm going to do SEO intensive. Oh, I'm going to be challenge. Karen Velandia. Where I put my name for my branding, for my personal branding. And I'm going to put the name of what this is actually day 3. This image represents day 3. So that is my name, right? That is the name and the file of the name file for my picture. And then on tags, well, these tags are not the ones we use. And then on here, you see like the dimensions 1640 by 924. So we need to look into this and see if it's too big. It's probably way too heavy. Okay, so that is one part of what I always look into before I upload my images. I always want to look like I am actually, every time I always think about people going to Google and search so they can find me easier. That's how I always see it. Same with video creation, video content. If you have a piece of a video, for instance, I want to make sure that I change my name. I want to make sure that I change the name of that file, always to my advantage. Okay? How are we doing? We're doing good? Let's just show you another example. This is a whole masterclass right here. Another example could be YouTube. How you optimize your YouTube videos using AI. First, you see that the video, that title is the exact title and the exact question that someone asked, or the majority of people are asking when it comes to basic SEO with ChatGPT. And then I also upload a script or subtitles text, so YouTube could pick up those subtitles and help me rank as well on the YouTube algorithm. And third, I need to write a vast description of what this video is about. I don't have time to come up with the whole thing, right? So I go back and I use my prompts. And I use my prompts and I look like I am this person. I'm an SEO expert, and I need, I'm trying to find one right now. So I need a full description for this topic using these keywords and being a little specific about what you want to show up. And I literally just copy and paste everything that it gives me. Of course, I always make sure that it's my type of tone and voice. I don't want the content to be like super robotic that people don't understand some words. I always try to narrowed down for ChatGPT to be a little more of a part and extension of me. But I want to be really specific about how I talk and who I am, and then put it on the ChatGPT chat, and I just do the work to make it to help me come up with that content using my voice. For Pinterest, and this is an example, two of the my students that took the SEO, the Essentials SEO intensive, they have really great results on Pinterest, actually more than me. And they have been powering the full power of ChatGPT to create content for Pinterest, especially infographics. So we have this person right here. She is a virtual assistant, and she creates a lot of solutions for people, and people love her stuff. And she's got a team now that she'll be she it has like a full umbrella of virtual assistants. And then what she does with her page is create information. I apologize. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're here. Hello, Lupe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So ChatGPT, it helping her as a virtual assistant using pieces of content that have informational keywords. She did her keyword research. She followed her training. She started creating things with ChatGPT. She realized how she was implementing ChatGPT, that she was doing it the wrong way. And then inside of the program, she realized that her Pinterest was growing so fast only with creating pieces of content that they were targeted and sending traffic to her blog and her website. The same with her. So Candy, she has a recipe type of blog post for recipes, and then she sells PDFs, and then she sells trainings for cooking and all this good stuff for moms. She started blogging, a regular blog. She moved up to Pinterest, creating content. ChatGPT has been a great help. She took my intensive Essentials SEO training, started in May, and now her website is growing. Her traffic's growing. She's selling PDFs like crazy. She's selling trainings. She's even having corporations asking her to do trainings for cooking her for their team in the kitchen. Isn't it great? It's amazing. So here's one of the examples that I've seen that this works, and how ChatGPT has mixed with SEO to bring us all the traffic that we need. So first, here's a Rachel. So Rachel, and your SEO training and tips were exactly what we needed for a website. We were able to set up Google My Business as well in no time. Now we get more calls than ever. This is another old example of me as I started implementing keyword research and using ChatGPT for creating content. I started boosting TikTok because I didn't use TikTok as much. And I started creating optimized content, answering people's questions. And I got to have a jump on my TikTok automatically. And then after a while, we'll be able to start picking up on traffic, getting people to my website, asking people for directions on my office, people calling me a month, telling me that they saw this content and Google was ranking me. Therefore, we should be able to rank as fast as possible and get more traffic than ever. So you might be thinking, this is a lot of new stuff. I don't have time for all of that. That's the first thing we think, right? We always start thinking about, oh, but this is, but I don't have time, but I don't have money, but I don't have a team, but I don't have this and this. Because that's what we always do. As humans, the very first thing we think is the negative stuff, right? But it doesn't have to be this way, because you can literally just do your research, see where your website is or your content is at, start doing keyword research, add them to your content, and place them as Google wants. Only you can do this process once a month if you want, following the exact step blueprint that I have used for years, that have helped hundreds of people inside of my trainings. And you start boosting your online presence for Pinterest, for YouTube, for TikTok, for Google, your sales pages, your blogs. And I mean, it's just endless. The best part about this is that you don't even have to worry about doing it all over again all the time. Not like social media that you need to feed it an algorithm. Otherwise, it disappear. You disappear. You have to keep going and trying to catch up with a new algorithm, because that's not what we do here. Google and SEO is the most stable asset inside of any business when it comes to marketing. It's the most stable because it doesn't change that much. Once you have basic stuff, this is a basic training that everyone in their business should have. And that's why I'm so sure about this. If you haven't done anything with SEO, this could be a really good start. This could be the stepping stone towards success, towards automatic sales. So now, once you have video with subtitles, social media posts, the Google business profile if you want, if you have content basic SEO with your website, you could do a lot, and you can save a lot of time and money and suffering from trying to catch up with social media, right? So which one's better? You're going to put on the comments, A or B. A, only creating a social media strategy and creating content based on likes and views. Or B, using tools to help you reach the right people who are ready to take action from your SEO efforts. Which one would you prefer, A or B? It's okay if you choose B, A. That's totally okay. But I'll choose B all day long. Put it in the comments. Yes, Rachel. Yes, Jack. B all day long. B until I die. Okay. Yeah, me too. Me too. B. I would choose B. If you choose A, it's totally okay. Just put it in the comments. A or B all day long. Perfect. Yes, Lupe. Yes, Lisa. B all day. Okay, so if you think about this, being a little more smart with the money and our time. As entrepreneurs, we care about time. We care about things that helped us grow. And I don't know if you knew this, but SEO has been in the world since people started doing searches online. And I saw this that I wanted to share with you today, and I took a screenshot of this because here's he's one of my mentors. He's someone that I look up a lot. I'm gonna show it to you. He posted this yesterday, and I just want to share it with you. Where is this? All right. I want to share this one. Look. Oh no, not this. This. Can you see it? Let me know if you can see it. Okay, it says people like to say that SEO is dead. As long as humans are searching, they will be SEO. Paid ads are great. They're addicting and measurable, of course. But once you turn the fire hose off, what are you left with? Not much. You're basically renting. And that's what I tell you from day one. It's like, that's exactly what you're doing. And that's how I realized that working with Google advertising was actually working to help Google make money, but not the people who are advertising. So what can you do? You must reframe your mindset away from renting and focus on building an organic traffic machine with SEO. SEO also forces a long-term mindset, so you must develop skills in it now to plan for the future. And that's what SEO is. SEO is longevity. SEO is stable business. How do you like that? What do you think about this? I love it so much. And that's why I read it and I took a screenshot. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I say this all day long, but he put it on the red best words. What do you think about this? Okay. That's what I wanted to share with you today, too. So, if you think about this, SEO could be more people going to more traffic, more sales, and build community. That's how I see it. So, that is why I wanted to open your mind to think about Essentials SEO Challenge and everything we've done this 3 days and to condense that to taking action. So, it is the time to take action. You have an assignment inside of your workbook. You have an assignment here. Where is it? Right here. So now you know what your content you need to optimize, what you need to do. And I'm going to break it down in a little bit, but I just wanted to show you if this will work for you. Sometimes you would think like, oh yeah, this is so far from who I am. This is so far from what I do. But let me tell you, let me give you some examples of for your specific circumstance to help you start visualizing. So how can you apply this if you are a coach, if you are a mentor, if you have online courses that you sell? Let me give you an example, and I'm really proud to help with this guy, to work with this guy. We were right after Google. I left Google. I started working with him. So for coaches, you can stay ahead of the competition that is not using SEO efforts. You can strategically start creating a brand that dream clients feel attracted to and optimize your social media efforts. You know what people want to see and you optimize your efforts for Google. So we got Brian Tracy. I don't know if you heard about Brian Tracy, but he's a really big life coach in the industry. He's one of the biggest right now by Forbes. We started working together 8 years ago since I started on the business. He's a bestseller author on Amazon. His team created a basic SEO tactics to attract his dream customers from his website and sales funnels. They went online to search for his competitors in the industry. They grabbed the keywords and they started creating a content in different formats and use it AI to massify their content creation. Now they're doing this all day long. So Brian Tracy now brings the majority of his business from SEO, organic SEO. He doesn't pay for advertising. That's what he says. And his international team. Karen's teaching has been a game changer for my marketing team. We invested over $500,000 on advertising before we knew what was possible for basic SEO. Thank you, Digital Minds LA team. Isn't it so great? I'm actually really happy. Every time I show this to people, it's like, Brian Tracy. Okay. How can you apply these secrets if you are a website creator of agency? Website designers or marketers. You can focus on adding essentials and effective SEO strategies to your clients and add-ons. You can strategically start creating optimized content. You can leverage the power of brand visibility for yourself, and you can become the #1 agency. Just imagine if you have an agency, if you are an expert in a specific topic, and if you show up at the top for SEO, that's a big, hard, it's just the strongest sell you can ever imagine. When I show up as a business strategy as a business coach on Google, I always get clients that want to pay $20,000, $10,000 for training because they already know. And I am there to build my personal branding. And once you care about your basic SEO, you should be able to lever that up. We have Rara. She's a brand strategist. And she says, my SEO freelancer sent me Karen's information. I went inside her program, and a few weeks later, we started seeing more website views and quotes for our marketing services. So it's possible for her. It could be possible for you. Now that you might be able to envision this, let's talk about the most precious and non-renewable currency you have in your life, which is your time. How do you spend your time? You are here watching this training. This is an investment, and I highly appreciate your investment because the investment that you're doing right now in your time and your knowledge is more valuable and it's going to make you a lot of money. So let's talk about return of investment. I want this training to be a return of your investment, returning your time. You already invest a lot, which is your time on these 3 days. You were here for 1 hour at a time, helping yourself to leverage and improve skills for next year so you can make more money, so you can reach more people, so you can help more people. So there are 2 different ways. SEO experts, they charge you a fortune. If you want to get SEO done on the basic level, they're always going to tell you, oh, you need this and this and this and this and this and this. And then you're going to have, you're going to have results in like a year, right? So they take a lot of money, they charge you a lot of money, and then they give you a contract. And they don't send you reports. So they send you reports, but you have to be patient for something that you can do on your own at your own pace. With Essentials SEO Intensive, you do the essentials of SEO for your website yourself with a guided program. So it works if you are even an expert and want to learn a little more of the skills you need to deliver to your customers. The SEO Intensive is the best part for your skills. So a few years ago, I realized that I was spending so much time finding clients for SEO. I was because I was an agency myself, and I was like, how do I get to help more people? I can only take on 10 clients at the time. And I was like putting up fires all the time. It was so drowning, and it was depressing for me. It was times where I didn't even want to take on more clients. I want to fire my clients because even though my strategy was working, it was too much. But then I learned that I could do things on my own to help people, to get entire program for someone who could do this. You don't have to be like web savvy. You don't have to have super magic skills. And at the same time, I was nowhere to be found online because I was spending all my time with clients. And then when things go out of hand, it hit me that building a whole Essentials SEO system was the most effective way to grow my business, help more people, position myself as the go-to expert without sacrificing time to be with my family and growing my brand online. That's why Essentials SEO Intensive was created. Let me put this on perspective. Think about this, and I want you to take a screenshot of that too. 1.13 billion websites in the world are created. 1.13 billion. 82% of websites are active right now. So I don't know how many, like probably 1 billion are active. 35% of those websites that are active have basic SEO, only 35%. And I always get fired up about this because 35% is nothing. for basic. And you know what tells me? It excites me a lot because you're here and you start with basic SEO, you're going to have an advantage in your competition. If we're what? Only 35 people are doing this, that means that you have higher chances to get yourself out there. That gives me hope. I love this. And if you think about that, how many searches a day are created in the internet overall between Google, YouTube, Bing, social media, all of those? 8.5 billion searches a day. It is impossible that you cannot show up at least 40 times a week or 40 times a month. Only 40 times out of 8.5 billion searches. You can do this. I know you can do this. So leaving SEO out of your marketing mix is like throwing a party and forgetting to send out invitations. That's how I see it. Who's agree with me? And I think this is funny because you are literally putting the most precious content, the most precious website, but you don't have anyone to show it to because people are not coming because you forgot to send out the invitations because you didn't do SEO. But SEO in your marketing strategy is like handing out business cards in a pitch black room. Sure, you might be impressive, but no one can see you, right? That's the whole thing. So we don't want to be that type of person. We don't want to be handing out business cards without people could be able to see it. You already have created this amazing thing and no one's looking at it. So I want you to stop what you're doing currently in your business. 2024 is going to be a new opportunity for you to start doing what's working, what has been working for years, and start getting yourself in that mentality. Forget about vanity metrics. We don't care about those anymore. There's definitely a better way to do this. So now that we're talking about time, your time is precious. So because your time is precious, you don't want to be wasting your time in things that don't matter. New year, new you. New year, better business. How can you, and for all to start ranking your content at the top of Google or driving their dream clients? That is your time. This is your time. There's not all the time right now. Let me ask you big questions. Just let me know in the chat what you think about this. Yes, Rachel. Exactly. Do you wish to have a process already done to optimize your efforts on you without just spending time and money? Do you wish to have already kind of like a path of something that tells you where to go to get the results that you're looking for? Yes. Have you spent yes, right? Yes, Jack. Okay. You're you're like so excited. Love that. Have you spent way too much time and money creating new and attractive things on your marketing to promote your brand, but you only hear crickets? It used to happen to me. It used to happen to me. That's why I don't create social media Instagram content a lot. Because yeah, it might be optimized, but I'm using my time and efforts on something that's actually working, something stable. Wouldn't it be amazing if you can only talk to people who want what you have ready to move without wasting your precious little time chasing unqualified prospects? Would it be amazing that you will show up for those people who are already ready to buy? They already have you in your mind, or even have your way of being or your service of your product in their minds? Wouldn't it be so much easier than just try to chase people on social media or try to be the most noticeable video, trying to disrupt the whole app, trying to get attention? Would be amazing. So that is how it works. Website content, Essentials SEO equals exponential growth to become the go-to expert in your industry. So let me ask you a question and put it on the chat box. So let me see if you are on the Zoom meeting. This is probably you, right? Right now, you feel like there's a lot of info, a lot of things to take over, a lot of things to do. You think that's you? Yes. Yeah, I get it. I get it. So let me show you what my promise to you is and how you can convert your efforts into a money making machine. The best part about this is it could be an automatic. So I have created a system to show you how you can get this done on a basic level. You can start ranking on Google with basic SEO. You can start getting leads. You can start getting people to contact you, people buying your courses online. The best part about this is that I have the path that has helped over 200 business owners that have used this program. And they have saved so much time and money and energy trying to focus on vanity metrics. So that's why I just want to introduce you to the Essentials SEO Intensive. We launched this program back in May. We closed doors, and I just opened up enrollment for you today. Today is the time that you have to start 2024 with all the tools that you have that you need in your business to start from scratch. What are you going to get? So here's the things that you're going to get inside of the program. So it is a full intensive SEO basic that you can use for the entire 2024. You can go at your own pace. You don't have to hire experts. You don't have to pay for advertising. You can follow the training step by step. So you're going to have the entire program. So you can have it at your own pace. And I'm going to show you what's inside of that program so you have an understanding of how that works. First, you're going to have 8 modules step by step for optimization. You'll have your welcome instructions. You'll have the resources. You'll have the bigger SEO picture, how to actually audit. And let me just share my screen right now because I want to show you how this looks like inside. So on here, this is how it looks. So you're inside of this. You'll get your welcome instructions. How does actual SEO work? And then we go back. We're going to understand how to run your site speed, run website audits, do a competitor analysis, how you're supposed to do it. You'll have how to resize images and videos using different tools, how you can create page titles and meta tags, how to change your name inside of your files, the things that we talk about for your content, how you resize everything to be faster loading to help us get at the top of Google. We have the entire system of SEO keywords, how to actually run successful keyword researches. My entire full recording program of keyword systems. The best part about being a member is that we have a community that you can go into, talk to other people inside of the program, helping you if they have anything to say about it. Someone is going to help you. We have expert SEO team members in there as well. You have me. We'll be able to answer questions. We're going to be able to meet on a private setting to talk about SEO, how things are going, how are you doing, kind of like an accountability type of business and mentor. You'll have everything when it comes to AI. You're going to have the training in how to use ChatGPT. You have pretty much everything that you need to get you up there. the recommended self tools, and all of this, just because I want you to take advantage. Today, I wanted to actually know what's inside. I wanted to get all the whole opportunity. So this is everything that comes out inside of the intensive. So here's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the Essentials SEO program. You're gonna have master classes, group coaching outside of the entire program. You also going to have there's different people that have used the program already. You will be able to create content inside the optimized content that could help you. You're going to have the step-by-step process. You will be able to get rid of expensive experts, double guessing about what content to post. You're going to stop paying for advertising. You can actually getting rid of courses and free resources that only thing that does is waste your time. So you're going to have SEO experts. What would you rather to do? Pay an SEO expert to do it for you, or paying for advertising? So if we're gonna get to do this, if you're gonna get to hire someone to do it for you, it could charge you between 700 to 1,200 a month. That means between 15,000 a year. And then paying for advertising, it could be about $2,000 to $5,000 a month. That, and it's 60,000 a year. And then something that you can do on your basic level by yourself could save you a lot of money. So you're going to get all of this as well. You could get group coaching calls with us, talking about progress, how you'll be able to get, if you have any obstacles during the road, we're here to help. If you're not tech savvy, we have Jackie. She took the program. And this is what she said. She never thought I could do SEO for my WordPress website so quickly. I now understand why it's called basic SEO. I didn't need to hire anyone to do it and see my website showing up for my local keywords. Some people say I had bad experiences with SEO experts. So who is it for? What else do you need to know? What else do you need? The content creation, right? You're going to have the entire 365 days of the year helping you with viral titles for you to use for the entire year, so you don't have to worry about what to post. Of course, you need to do your keyword research. You're going to have all the library content. You say that you don't have time, or you don't understand the return of investment of having an SEO essentials. If you say that you don't understand how to get your money back from it, it's because you haven't committed yet to use the training. Once you start doing the training that can work for you, that you have accountability, that you have resources, that you have programs at your disposal, if you don't use all of these capabilities, I don't know what else to tell you. Because this is proven to work. This is proven to save you a lot of time and money, energy, and it's just going to be a whole new strategy probably for you because you haven't used SEO, but it could be the best way possible to start with marketing efforts 2024. So I have learned the hard way. In the last year, I've paid over $50,000 building social media teams, and I paid for advertising myself. And I remember it wasn't 2 years ago. It wasn't even like a year ago. And I started paying for that. And then ChatGPT came along and I started using AI. And I started just boosting my productivity, my team's productivity, myself, my content. So finally, if you think about this, if with SEO you can attract at least 2 more clients per month, would it be worth it? Would it be worth to take a training like this? Would it be worth it to have it at your disposal? It would definitely be worth it. If all of this was help you increase your visibility in your area and become the go-to expert, would you do it? if all of this did was give you the ability to save money, wouldn't be worth it? It would be definitely worth it. So we had two options. When I first came up with this entire training, I had two options. I was like, I'm just going to make it as cheap as possible and try to sell as many as possible. But at the same time, we'd be like, you know what? It wouldn't actually help me to motivate me to keep giving you value. And the option two was requires a little higher investment on your part, but in exchange, we can devote more resources to guarantee your success. So I decided to go for option two because I want you to have what you need in the business. And exactly the process that I have made that has helped me tremendously over the years, that has helped over 100 to 109, 189 students inside of the program. So I decided to go for option two. So what's one extra client worth to you right now? 5,000, 7,000, 10,000. If you got more extra time, extra money, wouldn't that be worth it? How much do you think this program is? This is definitely not a cost, it's an investment. You're investing in your business. Everything that you do to learn the new skill is not a waste of time, it's not an expense, it's actually an investment. To learn something new, to increase your revenue, to live a most fulfilled life with the things that are working. Right now, people are paying about $12,000 cash to help them do their SEO. Some of them spend $1,000 a month with us to coach them on a monthly basis how to do this one-on-one. They pay $1,000 per session once a month because they didn't want to pay for the full program. So what are you doing right now is costing you a lot. What you are doing right now in your business is costing you leads, money, time, energy. Those are the most valuable resources you have in your business and your life in general. So do you see why this could be a good deal? We released this to the general public for $9.97. We opened up back in May. The offer was $9.97 a year. But if you get started with the program with an intensive right now, you can have that done in about 6 weeks or 12 weeks, depending on your time. And you only spend $589 today, or you can start with a payment plan for $197. That's how much it costs, which is nothing compared to all the things that are in there. It's not compared to what other people have paid for the training. And this is for the entire year. So if you think about it, we will be spending on training, just on training, $539 divided by 12, that would be like $49 a month, which is still nothing compared to what you can do with your business. I'm sure you get back $49 a month from your SEO efforts once you do this. So you can go to KarenValandia.com Essentials SEO Intensive. It's going to be right there inside. You can get access to it. I'm going to show you how this looks like. Essentials. So I'm going to put the link right here so you can join and see what's all about. So you get entire suite Essentials SEO and you get group coaching. We're going to start 2024 with everything. We're going to start with coaching calls. We're going to introduce each other. We're going to start getting that bag of talking in the group setting, asking questions to each other, getting ourselves used to talking to other business owners as well that are going through the same process. It helps us a lot to build accountability. So now you have two choices today. You have two choices. One is doing nothing and not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free, or you can take advantage of this 3 days of the challenge and start thinking that this is the new way of doing things in your business. Pony up this little investment today and start 2024 with the new and most substantial tactic and marketing that you can have. What would you rather to do? Just don't do nothing, spend all this time watching this, and then leaving and feeling like you don't have an idea what to do, or starting setting up yourself for success 2024. Here's the thing. I always tell my clients, hey, if you are not sure that this is for you, I want you to go and look at it. I want you to spend 7 days looking over the content, joining the intensive, looking at everything. And if during those 7 days, you're definitely say this is not for me, I don't feel capable of doing this, I'll give you the money back. 100% refundable, no hassle. I'll give you the money back because this is all about you, not about me. This is exactly not about me. This is, of course, entirely about you. I want you to feel comfortable that this is something that you can do with our help, with the help of our experts, with the help of our community, and that you can have this and see results. So I want you to go inside, join today, look at it, have 7 days to go over, and start thinking the momentum of the time about where you're going to go and start doing this for 2024. So here's the thing. That's the whole value. Our value is about $5,000, $8,000 worth of value. But you're only going to have it for $197 today if you join, and then you have a payment plan 2 more months for $197. Or you get the full thing for $589 for the entire year, and you're good to go. The only thing you need to do right now is go to KarenVelandia.com/essentials SEO intensive. There's the option there. You go, you choose your payment option if you want full price, $589, or 3 payments, $197. Put up your information, put your card information in, and if you got an email, we give you access to the members area. You should be able to log in right away and start using it. That simple, that easy. What do you think about this? You have questions? Tomorrow, I'm going to join in live. I'm going to talk over, I'm going to explain everything, the whole thing about what's the program about. But I would love for you that you're here, you're watching this video, you're watching this program to take advantage, full percentage of what it is to be at the top of Google, to get people inside of your content on automatic. That is my whole goal. My whole goal is that you can see that SEO as the strongest and the most stable tactic in marketing you need. Before you buy any other course, any other program, before you sign to coaching, please do SEO. And the only thing I can tell you today is leave all those vanity metrics outside of your thinking and start 2024 with a new mindset. What do you think? What do you think about this training today? Do you think it was worth your time? Do you think that this is something that you can start implementing? Even with the workbook that I sent you, you can start doing things right now. With all this training, you can start making moves, because that's what it's all about. Okay? So, I'm about to sneeze. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to move over to the Zoom meeting. I hope that you are here, that you bought the VIP pass, see you over there because I have a surprise for you. We're gonna go over creating content. So let's make this happen. Thank you all so much for being here. If you have questions, hello, Jackie. Okay, we have new people coming in. I have new people joining the program. Thanks, Rachel. See you inside. All right, Linda. Thank you. Now we have Brenda. We have Joshua. We have Jack inside of the program. We have Lisa. We have Lorena. Thank you. Okay, perfect. I will see you inside. You're inside the program. Good. Just joined. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you on the Zoom call. I hope to see you there. Talk to you in a little bit. For those who are wanting to do another training, stay tuned. We're gonna send you some emails. Stay tuned on the Facebook group as well. If you want to post about how this training has been for you, go on the Facebook group and post whatever you want about this training. If you have any feedback, please go send it my way. Thank you so much, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.